When you send young people to war, any war, the results are predictable. We have known for generations the effect battle has on the human psyche. Depending on the era, it's been called shell shock, battle fatigue, or post-traumatic stress syndrome. And soldiers since the days of ancient Rome have suffered from it.
Destruction. They've never had to deal with the gravity of seeing your brother blown apart. They've never been there to see death after death after death after death, day after day after day after day.
And for as long as tribes or countries have gone to war, warriors have often dealt with the horrors of battle with alcohol or drugs.
They have talents, they have potential, they have spirits that need to be unearthed, if you will, from the things that have caused their homelessness.
For some, that deadly combination has been more than they can handle and has left nearly 50,000 veterans homeless. That's 12% of the overall homeless population. Texas has the third highest number of homeless vets in the country, with roughly 2,200. The causes are many: PTSD, mental illness, alcohol, drugs, family breakdown, joblessness, and a lack of affordable housing.
The magnitude of people right here in Amarillo, most people think, well, yeah, we maybe got 100 or 200 people homeless. No, it's more like over 3,000 homeless in this area.
Surprisingly, it isn't just combat veterans. Post-traumatic stress can affect those who never fired a shot in anger.
I know, for example, I had a family member in Vietnam, and he worked on the planes in Vietnam. But at the time, I was very uneducated about that, and I would think, why would he have PTSD? He never saw combat, but some of those planes never came back.
In his second inaugural address, President Lincoln named as one of our national duties to care for him who shall have borne the battle. And fortunately, there are those who can help.
We provide structured living programs for homeless men or men that are at risk of being homeless, where we have a shelter program that they come into initially to really kind of get stable, help them get attached to different services.
I have to say, I'm so happy that we're getting better and better at not only identifying the issues with our veterans, but treating them with the services they need to improve and get things in their life back on track again.
And often the first step is something as simple as shelter.
Communities of faith have a role in this as well. And that's why initiatives like the Interfaith Campaign for the Homeless is so important, because they're helping agencies who are trying to address the issues of homelessness. The continuum of care is so important because those are all the agencies that are addressing homelessness that are coming together and trying to raise awareness.
Most veterans move back into society and pick up their lives where they left off. But even then, the war, any war, their war, is never far behind. Whether the war was hot or cold, whether you were stationed overseas or stateside, everyone who served this country did their bit. Finding help for those in trouble is ours.